If you want to know the easiest way to shave facial hair at home along with the right products, then keep on watching. Hi guys, this is Lisha Batta and welcome back to my channel. So today I will be talking about face shaving, also known as dermaplaning, and my experience with it. I will also be answering a lot of questions related to face shaving and some myths regarding it, and I will also be telling you the right products to use for shaving your face. So I have been shaving my face for the past 3 years, and I shave my peach fuzz, my sideburns and my forehead. I used to get my upper lip and my eyebrows threaded earlier, but now due to the pandemic, I have been shaving my eyebrows as well as my upper lip by myself at home. Now the first question that everyone has is, will my hair grow back thicker? Will I get a man's beard? And well, let me tell you, that is scientifically incorrect. And talking about my personal experience, I have PCOD, so I get crazy amount of hair growth, but I haven't witnessed my hair coming back thicker or quicker post shaving. In fact, I have been shaving my body since I was 17 years of age because trust me, I have zero tolerance for pain, and waxing is really painful personally for me. Now let me show you how to shave your face at home. First of all, you need a facial razor or an eyebrow razor which looks like this. I'm using the Let's Shave It razor. It comes in a pack of 3. Previously, I've also used the Tinkle razors, which I found pretty decent, and I also want to mention about the Miniso razors. So I have these Miniso razors as well, and I did not like them at all. I know they are insanely popular, but somehow I found them very sharp and I ended up hurting myself, and they became blunt just after a few uses. I definitely recommend the Tinkle ones or the Let's Shave It razors. And please do not use the normal body razors. They are not meant for sensitive skin and they will be too sharp and you might just end up hurting yourself. So always use a facial razor, or they might be being sold as an eyebrow razor. Now the first step in shaving your face is to hold your razor at a 45-degree angle. Do not hold it like this and shave your face. And of course, if you're using a razor which you've previously used, please clean it with something like a rubbing alcohol so that you're sure it is free of dirt and any sort of bacteria or germs. Since I'm using a brand new razor, I'm not going to clean it as such. I hope you guys can see the hair being removed. I have you guys as close as possible. So first, I'm going to stretch my skin and then I'm going to start shaving. Can you see the hair? So I'm going to start off with my cheeks, and you have to shave in the direction of your hair growth. I also used to shave off my side locks earlier, but it used to look very weird when they were growing out. So I'm going to avoid that area. As you can see, I have quite a bit of peach fuzz. I'm shaving after almost 3-4 weeks now. Coming to the upper lip, I'm going to stretch my skin with my tongue and gently shave this area. Do it slowly and carefully if you're not very comfortable with facial shaving. Now I'm going to shave my brows. I'm still not very well experienced with it. As you can see, my brows are also asymmetrical and I have very light growth. So if I mess up, I'm going to regret it for many months. So as you can see, I'm first shaving the periphery of my brow and trying to give it a slight arch. I'm doing this very slowly so as to avoid any mistakes. I'm also going to lightly shave my brow bone and angle the razor in a manner that it does not shave off the other hair strands. I'm also shaving between my eyebrows. So as you can see, I've removed quite a bit of facial hair. And like I mentioned earlier, I have PCOD, so I get quite a bit of hair growth on my chin area as well, and the strands are thicker. Now, I used to be very insecure about it, so I tried to get it lasered, and you won't believe, within just a session or two, I felt the thicker hair growth was much more. Like, I was seeing a lot more hair strands pop up. So I just decided to cancel my pending sessions. Let me know if this was just me, or you, or maybe someone else you know has had a similar experience. So what I do is I first remove the thicker hair strands with a plucker, and then I use the razor to shave the remaining lighter hair. Also, I feel we really need to normalize hair growth in women. I remember growing up, I used to be so conscious about the hair growth on my chin, and it really affected my self-confidence. As a society, we need to understand that women have hair on their backs, their tummies, even breasts, and at times on their chin. So a lot of women I know are witnessing hormonal imbalance, do have PCOD, so that does lead to hair growth in places you probably don't expect. And it's not just that, our body is full of hair follicles. In some places it will be lighter, the growth will be lighter, and in some places the hair growth will be thicker. So I just don't think we should be teasing, especially women, for hair growth on places which you don't really expect. So I'm done shaving my face, and as you can see, I have a wee bit of redness. Now this is only because I have very sensitive skin, and this will settle down in a few minutes. Now let me tell you why I choose shaving instead of other methods. One, it is completely painless. Secondly, it also shaves off the dead skin cells, hence it exfoliates your skin. Thirdly, my makeup also goes on much more smoother, and in fact you will get a more natural finish because the makeup product won't be settling in around your peach fuzz or your hair. Now your skin might feel a wee bit sensitive, but that will only last for a few hours. Post shaving, I follow it up with a toner and my usual moisturizer. I do avoid exfoliating or using any chemical exfoliants a day prior to shaving, as my skin can get very sensitive. Another word of advice, if you have active acne or pimples, then please avoid shaving because it can easily spread the bacteria and cause irritation. As you can see, I had quite a bit of breakout, so I decided to give it a few days for it to settle, and then I shaved. If you still want to go ahead with it, then make sure you avoid the areas wherever you have the acne to avoid any spreading of bacteria. I believe I've covered everything on how to remove facial hair with a razor. If you still have any questions, please comment down below and I will get back to you. If you found this video helpful, then subscribe to my channel and hit the like button. It really motivates me to continue making such comprehensive videos. You can also watch my beginner's makeup tutorial here and check out some great home remedies for increasing hair growth here.